Kick it first. Cone flex, blue LEDs climb the rack. Smoke lifted off the leather chair. A wrist found the fade, the whole room leaned in. Blue light on the soundproof glass. Blue light on the mic stand chrome. Blue light on the shoulder when she crossed the rug slow. And the bass rolled under it all like a hand with patience. No words in the room. Just posture, just timing. Just the way she bent over the console once I let her hair fall near to meet the bridge. Just the way my breath changed when the stuff found her hips through the floor. 9 times excuses, smoking the dim. Ring on the stem of a water glass, love on a hood phone car. Nails near the game knob, smoke cutting silver over the speaker claws. Gold zipper in a blue haze, jawline and profile, half turn, pause, return. Yeah, that's how the intimacy came, not loud, not sudden. More like the room got warmer by inches. More like the leather sofa kept the shape of her leaving it. More like the track played low and her body answered before the next bar dropped. I stay cool in the frame, chain still, shoulders loose, but the studio knew better. The booth glass caught it, the waveform told on me. Every time she leaned back toward the chair, the bass put another mark on the night. Bass in your waist, blue on your skin. Room goes slow when you lean back in. Low light, no words, and the speaker spin. Bass in your waist, blue on your skin. Bass in your step, smoke in the den. Body say more than the record did. One more loop, let the whole room bend. Bass on your waist, blue on your skin. Yeah, yeah. Monitor glow on the bottle edge. Ash settling light on the lacquer tray. Her knee touched the side of the couch once, then drifted away with the kick and snare. No dialogue, no need, body language only and everything clear. She moved like the session had silk in it. Like each hi-hat opened another inch of heat. One hand on the back of the chair, one shoulder to the booth. One slow inhale, one soft exhale. Smoke made halos around the mic cable and let them break over the armrest. Yeah, the room had luxury in the details. Black acoustic panels, cream stitching on the seat. Small blue dots on the outboard gear. Watch face catching the transport lights. Her perfume sitting warm in the air. Cedar paper sleeves and burnt sweetness. Even the silence between drum hits felt expensive. I watched the little things, ankle crossing, neck tilting, headphones hanging from 2 fingers, the pulse on the wrist when the 808 stretched longer. Every shot a sequence, every sequence another reason. The studio felt smaller, deeper, closer to skin and the sound. Speaker breathe, neon sleep, blue room, soft heat, a shadow, my beat, no talk, all feel. And the hook came back through the mains, fatter than before, and she let it find her spine of the sofa. Eyes half closed, hand gliding over the console wood like she could calm the whole mix by touch alone. Yeah, that did it. That body and bass connection, that soft power, that slow burn persists. Yeah. I saw it in fragments again. Backlit cheekbone, collarbone under the blue wash. Smoke sliding past her mouth, foot tapping once on the rug. The low end pressing into the room and her body answering in a language cleaner than speech. No thriller in it, no cold edge. Just expensive warmth with control, just night work turned intimate. I didn't reach, didn't break the tape. Just let the room keep recording what the body knew. How the sub carry heat under the skunk, now the skin caught blue and gave it back softer. How obsession can look polished when it stays seated and lets the speakers do the touching. By the last pass, the studio felt less like a place to make records and more like a place where desire learned arrangement. With a booth glass, the chair, the rack lights, the smoke, the cable loops, the floor vibrations, all lined up around one quiet truth. The bass had found her, and I was already inside the afternoon. Yeah, bass in your waist. Bass in your step, smoke in the dim. Body say more than the record did. One more loop, let the whole room bend. Bass on your waist, your skin. Hey, hey, hey. Take lights faded, metals drop. Smoked in but never left. Her outline softer near the door glass. The chair stayed warm, the console stayed blue. And even after the track went mute, the bass was still breathing.
Already on the deck, already in the blue. Pool light running over your calves and the stone. Smoke low by my shoulder. Lace under the chase, and I'm too deep in it to play distant. I'm posting in the back row of the night, sun glow where the shadow stays kind. Watching the water throw moving silver on your skin in the city below us, blurring through a soft, expensive line. You got your hand on the rail, I got my truth in my chest. Both of us quiet enough to hear the sub creep under the teak, and the warm air push smoke through the gap between us like it's got somewhere private to rest. This deck got a hush on it, a real one. Nothing loud, nothing cheap, just a pool making liquid copies of your body on the walls while I sit back in the dim and let the wanted breathe slow and deep. Midnight tenderness, that's the fit. Not some reckless rush, not some bright bad decision. More like your shoulder catching blue from the water, more like my calm coming loose in stages. More like one long look, turning a whole height into a confession. I keep telling myself, stay cool, stay smooth, stay folded into the rear cushion grain. Then your perfume hits the smoke hits the low light, and the whole scene turns velvet again. I ain't even moved, still it feels like falling, like the deck leaned in, like the skyline gave us room, like your nearness learned how to speak without words, and taught my chest to do the same. Smoke on your skin, let it stay there. Low blue light and your heat in the night air. I don't need much, just that close, slow burn. Smoke on your skin and I never quite return. Smoke on your skin, let it drift close. Pool line shimmer and your hand moves slow. No big vow, just a hush we're in. Smoke on your skin, let me stay there again. You turn half my way and the whole deck changes tempo. Short breath, long silence, my eyes loading up. That kind of after hours grace that don't ask for attention, just takes it gentle. I'm still in the back seat of this moment, back corner, back cushion, back section of the deck, letting the bass press honesty up through my ribs while the smoke writes over whatever composure I got left. There's a soft risk in how close you stand to the pool edge, a softer one in how close you stand to me. Not danger with teeth, more like danger and silk, more like warmth for the key. I watch your fingers skim the wet stone once, watch the reflection slide across your wrist, watch the city blink far under us like it knows. Some nights get more intimate when nobody names them. I've been carrying it slow, real low, like a secret under linen, like a spark under ash. Cause the way you move through this blue makes patience expensive, and the way you don't look back too fast makes every second last. I can sit here forever in the rear of the scene, half hidden, half honest, letting the water and smoke do most of the talking, letting your outline keep undoing the small neat lies I tell myself about being above this. Back deck, blue glass, warm smoke, bare calves, my breath, your trace, whole sky, leaning into one small space. Now the confession got weight on it, more than a chain on my chest, more than a low end under the floorboards, more than the city trying its best to keep shining like it matters more than this deck. It don't, not tonight, tonight it's just your skin lit from below, and me in the back row giving in without losing the style. That's the thing, I'm not trying to break the mood, I'm trying to tell the truth inside it. The truth is your nearness makes luxury feel personal, makes the smoke feel warmer, makes the water look slower, makes the whole night bring your shape like it planned to. The truth is I like how your silence lands on me, how your heat never begs, how your calm turns the distance between us into something polished, tender, dangerous, enough to remember. So I say it in my head first, then lower, then real. I want the version of this when nothing gets louder, when you stay near the rail, where I stay half sunk in the rich haze, where the smoke keeps crossing from me to you like it's carrying my hand before I dare to. And even fall like it is this hour, this blue, this soft pressure in the chest, it's enough to brand the whole skyline faint around you. Smoke on your skin, let it stay there. Low blue light and your heat in the night air. I don't need much, just that close, slow burn. Smoke on your skin and I never quite return. Smoke on your skin, let it drift close. Cool line shimmer and your hand moves slow. No big vow, just a hush we're in. Smoke on your skin, let me stay there again. Later the city will flat. Later the water would go dark. Later the smoke would thin out and leave my jacket. But right now it all loops. Pool light on your legs, beds under the shades, the hush on the deck. Way I'm already in too deep. Already on the deck, already in the blue.
Your ankle crossed once. Your shoulder leaned back. Your fingers touched the stem of the glass. And the whole village slowed around that. Two in the morning, see below. Whites don't flow, lamp glow low. I'm the back of the room, back of the hush, back where the bass comes soft and the one come up. Ocean on black silk, cool light on cream, smoke in the rafters, gold in a dream. You need an open wall where the salt wind turn. I stay half in the shadow when I feel that burn. Luxury got manners here, no noise, no chase. Just a long room breathing in the light on your waist. Just your perfume moving through cedar and heat. Just a villa going tender under bare feet. I keep the confession low under my chain, under my shirt, under the slow blue stain. The moon put on the glass on your neck on the bar. Obsession look pretty, but the hour get far. The hour get far, the hour get far, the hour get far, the hour get far.
You don't push, you pull slow. Soft power, go glow. One look, I lose shape. Sweet control, no escape. You don't touch, you stay near. Low flame, crystal clear. I go where your palm goes. Soft power, gold hold.
One step, then stop, then breathe. That's enough to make the whole room lean. That's enough to make my cool look staged. That's enough to make this villa feel named. The sea keep folding to the windows wide. The smoke keep drawing thin rings in the light. The bass keep pressing through the rear settee. And I keep sinking where you can't quite see. Not weakness, not lost, more polished than that. More like velvet hunger in a black silk wrap. More like high taste room, more like a vow I never said loud, but I'm living in now. You know it too, I can tell by the pace, by the half-lit mercy you wear on your face, by the way you let silence do half of the quirk, by the way one glance leave a bruise in the shirt.
Why you always warm air? See hush your stare. Low room, late time. I stay inside.
Still in the back of the scene, back with the truth. Don't have to stand up tall to look like proof. I watch your hand rest flat on the marble side. I watch your hair take moonlight and stride. Soft chant in my head. Stay here, stay slow. Let the villa keep that expensive glow. Let the dark keep its hand on the glass. Let this exact hour refuse to pass. I want the version of you that the night protects. The one the morning never quite gets. The one in the soft breeze, the one in the hush. The one that turns patience into a rush. But not a loud one, no. A rich one, a clean one. The kind of obsession that move unseen. The kind of sits pretty in the back row dim. The kind of makes luxury feel like skin. Feel like skin, feel like skin, feel like skin, feel like skin, feel like skin.
So I don't break it, I let it breathe. I let the smoke climb, I let the sea leave. It shine on the floor, it's hush on the frame. Wake calm, little power, keeps pulling my name. You don't push, you pull slow. Soft power, gold glow. One look, I lose shape. Sweet control, no escape. You don't touch, you stay
through the open side. The pool went still, the bass got shy. Glasses stood quiet, smoke went thin. The sea kept talking, we did it. And all that stayed in the white soft room was the place you stood, in the center of the bloom. Amber Musk in the cabin first. Salt on the vents next. Her perfume on the seat scene. My smoke on the roof line. Highway already pouring black silk under us. I keep the wheel loose, gold watch, dim low beam, stretching the coast into something expensive and unreal. Ocean breathing beside the guardrail, like you know why I came this way tonight. Dashboard glow on my knuckles, chrome line along the door. Every mile sliding slower than it should, like the road got syrup in it. Like the dog got manners when she near. Her scent stay folded in the leather, mixed with that sweet burn haze I let drift by the cracked glass, and every little trace of it turn the cabin private. Not a wild kind of pull, not a crash. More like Carmen Hills, more like a soft danger dressed right. More like a woman who never reaches too fast, cause she know time been on its song. Time goes setting when you lean this way. Coastline melt in the minutes sway. Low light luxury blur my name. I stay obsessed while the clock lose shape. Time goes setting in the window stand. See in the city both run like pain. No hard promise, just the land. I stay obsessed while the clock lose shape. I watch his profile, catch that blue from the instrument glow. Jaw set calm, one hand easy on the wheel, like he's steering through memory more than asphalt. He never talk too much when the coast get pretty. That's what makes it rich. That's what makes the silence wear jewelry. I let my fingers ride the cold, trim by the door and feel the bass come up through the seat. Slow and heavy, the kind that makes a woman sit deeper and think longer. Palm trees flick past and pieces, sign light drips gold over the hood and smoke right. Soft circles that break before they finish. I can feel them wanting without the room getting cheap. That's rare, that's why I keep turning my knee his way. That's why I let the perfume stay warm in the cabin and don't roll the window down any farther. Coast flat, street lights thin, cold slap, a breath in. Whole lane slow with an edge light swim. Night blurred thick in the one sink in. Out of skyline way back, watercolor small. Nothing but the long highway curling under moon, smearing the quiet shape of her in the passenger dark. I know obsession when it comes loud. This ain't that. This the polished version, this the kind that leans back and lets the minutes drown themselves. I catch a reflection in the side glass, softer than skin, sharper than thought, and I swear the whole coast starts looping. I feel it too, not his hand, not yet. Just that pressure in the air when a man stay composed in the night, start doing the touching for him. The coupe smells like smoke, leather salt, maybe my neck where he almost turned once at the light. The road keeps us spooling like velvet ribbon. I let the silence keep us expensive. I let the distance keep us lit. I let one look do what is feature one, so I keep driving. Slow enough to stretch the blur, slow enough to let a shadow drift across the console and back. Slow enough to make the city feel alive and on. If I say too much, it will break. If I say nothing, the whole night says it cleaner. Time goes setting when you lean this way. Coastline melt in the minutes sway. Low light luxury blur my name. I stay obsessed while the clock lose shape. Time goes setting in the window stain. See in the city both run like pain. No hard promise, just the lane. I
stay obsessed while the clock lose shape. Then the guardrail softened, then the tire rails washed pale, then the ocean went silver, then the smoke went thin, and the highway kept dissolving ahead of us minute by minute, shape by shape, till the whole night turned to a hush and kept going.
Ripple click off the pool tile, low sub through the deck boards, ice kiss in the glass, your heel on wet stone. I whisper stay close, night answers first. I'm on the deck with the water throwing silver on your legs. Go. Smoke moving slow through the lamp, blow warm on the edge. You lean on the rail, half lit, half gone in the blue. And I say don't look down yet. You smile like I wasn't going to. That's how it started, soft, danger dress, quiet, velvet warmth in the chest, little wrist tucked inside it, pool reflections breaking over your skin like secrets. Every wave of light making my cool less believable. I say you feel expensive tonight, you laugh under breath. Say you sound too honest, I say not yet. But the bass below us keep pressing the truth, up through the soles, up through the ribs, up through the smoke. Your perfume hit the warm air, mixed with salt off the height, mixed with that late hour calm that makes a man speak right. I stay close enough to catch your breath in the hush, far enough for the ache to keep shining. Say it low, after hours, no one else up here but the smoke and the water. Say it slow, I'm right here, pull light on your skin, got the whole deck soft to say it low. After hours, don't let the dark go plain on me. Say it close, right here. I confess better when the waves throw light on me. You turn and the whole deck changes color, that's real. The pool puts moving glass on your shoulder, chrome blue on your heel. I whisper, you know what you do to the room. You whisper there is no room, and that line stay living in me. No loud scene, no rush to the hands, just the danger of calm, just the elegance as I wanted with man. As I watch your fingers trace the rim of the tumbler, watch the reflections climb your wrist, watch the smoke make a veil, then leave it open. I say I've been holding this in, you say I know. I say then why stay, you say because the night moves slow. That answer hit deeper than the low end did, and the low end was already deep. This deck got everything polished except restraint. Warm top, dark sky, water folding light until you outline. My voice slower now, your eyes lower to the hidden risk. Got beautiful the second you step nearer. I whisper one more minute, you whisper make it count. Pool eye shaking on the wall, smoke turning to silence round. No city, no crowd, just the deck, the breath, the sound. Now the confession got its own weather. You side me, the pool beside us, the whole penthouse deck dim enough to keep the truth in silk. I say I like how you're quiet, gets under my chain, under my linen, under the layer I wear for the world. You don't answer fast, you never do. You let the water talk in pieces on your skin. You let the smoke drift through the space between us like it knows both our names and ain't telling nobody. That's what makes it dangerous, that's what makes it clean. I say I want this exact version of you, not tomorrow, not daylight, not less complicated. This one with the pool light moving on your throat, with your hand warm on the stone with the night holding it still like it got paid to protect the scene. You You step close enough for my wrist to meet yours. Not an accident, not fully a promise. Just enough contact to send or hold that quiet. And I tell you plain, finally plain, I've been gone since the first reflection touched you. You breathe in, you don't pull away. That's all the answer I needed. Say hello after hours. No one else up here but the smoke in the water. Say it slow. I'm right here. Pull light on your skin. Got the whole deck soft to say hello after hours. Don't let the dark go plain on me. Say it close right here. I confess better when the waves go light on me. And the song downstairs thins out. The pool goes darker. Your outline softens at the rail. Smoke goes pale. I reach once you stay near. Night keeps dimming without a sound. Glass loses blue. Water loses gold. Deck goes in. My voice goes low. And right before the whole scene disappears, I whisper, don't fade yet.
Come closer. Not all the way. Just where the booth goes soft. Only if you keep it low. Bass already under us. Smoke already over us. Midnight already got his hands on the room. Yeah.
Velvet at the spine, amber in the ice, gold trim, holding the lamp low like it costs too much to blink. I watch your wrist reach past the ash dish, then stop, then drift back, and the whole lounge seems to lean with it. You always study the little things first. The little things tell the truth. The ring against the glass, the pause before your knee turns my way. The perfume under the smoke, the calm in your mouth when you know I'm already gone. Gone where? Into this booth, into this harsh, into the slow pressure of being this near and still acting civilized. That's your favorite trick, maybe, but tonight the room too rich for tricks. Deep bass in the seat, red low on your collar. Everybody else blurred into velvet and vapor. Just you, just me. Just that expensive little danger sitting quiet between our drinks. Stay, stay in the plunge, stay in the damn low light, slow fire, let the night fold in. No hard move, just the mood on skin. Stay in the plunge, let the dark begin. Stay in the plunge, stay in the tone. Warm smoke, gold hush, make the booth our own. No big vow, just a breath pulled slow. Stay in the plunge, don't let this go. You talk like the room belonged to you, no to us. Maybe for an hour, maybe less. Long enough for the ice to thin, long enough for the lamp to flatter every silence you leave, hanging in front of me like bait wrapped in silk. You think too much when the smoke gets thick. I think better when it does. The haze rounds off the noise, makes your shoulder look softer, makes the wrist look worth it, makes the truth slide out without cutting up the moment. And what truth is that? That you make restraint feel luxurious. That your stillness got more pull than a room full of dancers. That one glance from you can turn a leather booth into a private weather system. Dangerous answer, dangerous setting, brass edge on the table. Sublime under the ribs, your ankle crossing slow beneath the seat. My cool trying to stay tailored while the whole lounge keeps telling on me. Maybe I like hearing that. Let's stay. For what? For the minute after the song drops low. For the smoke ring breaking over the lamp. For the part where nobody says too much and everything means more. Suppose I do.
then I keep it smooth hand in yours, not on it voice low enough to live inside the bass. I tell you I like the way midnight fits you better than daylight ever could. The way the red shade along your throat makes patience look like hunger taught manners. You always dress it up, only because it deserves it. This ain't some wild crash, this is controlled heat, plus pressure. The slow kind of wanting that knows how to sit still and still own the room. And tomorrow got no place in this booth. That sounds convenient. That sounds honest. Out there can keep its clocks in heads. Your thumb near the glass, your breath in the smoke, your body turning a little closer each time the record changes. And here I can admit I want the nearness without breaking the elegance of it. So admit it. I wanted the whole quiet version. The version where your hand almost finds mine and leaves my chest lit for the rest of the night. The version where we say less and mean everything.
Stay in the plush, stay in the dim, low light, slow fire, let the night fold in. No hard move, just a mood on skin. Stay in the plush, let the dark begin. Stay in the plush, stay in the tone. Warm smoke, gold hush, make the booth our own. No big vow, just a breath pull slow. Stay in the plush, don't let this go.
Morning came quiet. No bets, no talk. Just two glasses, melted ice, and the scent you left in the booth. Even the smoke had somewhere else to be. The velvet cooled off. The gold went pale, and all that stayed between us was a kind of silence that knows exactly what happened.
Already mid-pull, already mid-smoke. Lamb blow on the booth scene. Your wrist near the glass, bass moving under the floor like it knew us first. I'm already inside the blur. Velvet at my shoulder, warm dark in my back. Red-brown light on the lacquer table. Ash curled today, ice sweating gold. Everything expensive enough to go soft around the edges. I don't think in lines here, only drifts. Only surfaces, only the way your silhouette leans forward once. And the whole hour goes satin in my head, not loud, never loud. This kind of wanting got manners. I keep catching pieces, a ring at the stem, a thumb at the lip of the tumbler, a slow inhale, a slower return, smoke lifting off your mouth like it got somewhere private to be, then staying anyway. That's the danger, not knives, not sirens, not some cheap hard turn, just warmth with a secret folded in it. Just beauty sitting too calm, just my pulse pretending it isn't learning your rhythm. Off the baseline, off the hush, off the little pause before you shift your knee. There's perfume in the booth fabric now. Maybe yours, maybe memory got there early. Maybe the room itself started wearing you. I'm deep enough in the haze to believe all three. Deep enough to watch the amber on your collarbone and call it weather. Deep enough to let the smoke right over caution without ever spelling ruin clean.
Hold that flame under velvet, don't let it run wild. Beat in the low light, cool in the snow. Hold that flame under velvet, stay close, stay slow. Don't need to name it.
Yeah, somebody laughed far off, dissolved quick, didn't belong to this booth. This booth is its own country. Low lamp, brass trim, shadow thick enough to hide a thought inside. I've been placing mine there one by one. Your shoulder caught the red, lost it, found it again, like the room kept changing its mind about how much of you to show me. Like the smoke rings overhead with a siding in circles, like time got sticky and elegant, left on the table between the napkin and the ashtray, untouched and still somehow spent. I stay in the drift, that's the style, chain still, Voice lower than the room expects. Everything laid back on the surface. Under that, a clean little wreck, a polished ache, a rich kind of wrist that never asked for speed. Only proximity, only patience, only one more inch of nearness done properly. You move your hand and it becomes architecture. You lower your eyes and the booth gets deeper. You breathe out and the air changes ownership. I watch all of it from inside the velvet warmth, inside the sweet fog, inside that strange place where restraint starts feeling intimate. Not denied, curated like heat in a custom suit. Lone land, soft glass, cold red, ember in the tray. Your outline, my blur, one more second staying late. No crash, no claim, just the hush around the edge. Now the room feel almost underwater. Bass through velvet, smoke through gold, thought through skin. I'm not even chasing the moment anymore. I'm floating beside it, letting it keep its shape, letting it make mine weaker. Hidden wrist, got a luxury finish tonight. It wears your half smile. It sits in the angle of your wrist. It glows on the side of your throat where the light barely lands. It says come nearer without saying come nearer. That's what makes it dangerous. That's what makes it worth staying still for. I could call this longing, but that word feels too dry and roomless lush. Could call it desire, but that misses the calm. This is something slower, something upholstered, something that knows how to lower its voice and still own the space between two breaths. Your knee brushes mine, maybe the booth shifted, maybe the bass nudged the world half an inch. I don't correct it, I don't need the facts, I need the feeling, the soft red pressure of almost, the way it lingers, the way it keeps me honest under all this style. So I sit there with the smoke climbing lazy, with the ice gone thin, with the lamp burning low and faithful, and I admit with the room already figured out. I like the danger when it arrives warm. I like the risk when it smells like perfume and cedar. I like the way your silence puts gold around the ache and makes me treat it like something worth protecting. Hold that flame under velvet, don't let it run wild. Heat in the low light, cool in the small. That flame under velvet, stay close, stay slow. No need to name it, we already know. Smoke still faithful, night still expensive enough to hurt a little. Stay right there.
Sub hit first. Ty sang next. C1 through the crack side. Blanket tick in the dark. Chrome breathing city color. Coastal highway stretched like black silk pulled tight. Lane paint wet with moon smear, guardrails rinsed in white. I kept the wheel easy, wrist loose, chain cold. Dashboard blue on my cuff, cabin air thick with gold. Not gold like a hole, gold like the hour. Gold like perfume left somewhere inside the leather. Gold like a face I never named all the way. Still riding with me in the smoke and the weather. Seduction in the distance, mystery in the glass. Rear view holding shapes that never mean to last. Skyline far behind me like a promise gone soft. Ocean right there breathing like you know what it costs. I stay low in the seat, mind moving slow syrup. Every thought got haze on it, every mile got blur on it. Every red sign smear on the hood like a bruise. Too pretty to fix, too rich to lose.
Gold in the empty, soft on the steel. Night with luxury, no kill. Gold in the empty, I ride with it still. Gold in the empty, soft on the seams. Highway so tender, it ruined my dreams. No one beside me, just shining and chill. Gold in the empty, I ride with it still.
Street lamps came slow, one at a time. Pouring warm honey over the curve and the signs. Palm rose flicker by in the edge of the beam. All long-legged shadows in a half-made dream. I kept thinking about touch without thinking about hands. About heat with no witness, about wanting with plans. Too quiet to speak, too smooth to confess. All tucked in the smoke, where the low notes rest. Mystery look good tonight. What ocean mist, water gloss on the hood. What a soul we ain't kissed. What a city in fragments on the passenger glass. What a kind of comment that don't ask questions back. And I let it stay elegant. Didn't chase, didn't reach. Let the sub do the talking underneath the seats. Let the cabin hold that slow, expensive doubt. Like somebody almost there, like somebody just out. Signal blink, signaling, low glow, heart back, one lane, two lines, no end, just night. By the later stretch where the cliffs got high, the whole drive looked dipped in blue fire. Neon from a roadside sign slid down the paint, made the coupe look holy, made the move feel faint. Luxury loneliness, that was the fit. Not no cheap sadness, too clean for it. This was silk with a chill in it, smoke with class, assault, private ache, letting midnight pass. I can feel the ocean through the door frame home. Can feel all heat still hiding where the body go numb. Can feel the mystery pull like a chain through a cloak. Never loud, never wild, just enough to get lost. So I kept on gliding with the windows half breathe, with the scent of the dark and the stitching in sleeves, with the skyline shrinking in the watercolor lines, with the low wind making devotion out of decline.
Gold in the empty, soft on the steel. Now you with luxury with nobody real. Coastline lonely, still dressed to kill. Gold in the empty, I ride with it still. Gold in the empty, soft on the seams. Highway so tender, it ruined my dreams. No one beside me, just shining to chill. Gold in the empty, I ride with it still.
Then the towers thinned out, and the color went pale. Then the neon on the hood turned milk in the veil. Morning not here yet, but the edges got light, and the skyline washed out like it never held night.
Sea kept breathing, sub stayed low. Smoke got thinner, but it didn't let go. I kept rolling where the dark used to spill, with the gold in the empty, riding with you still.
Fingers on the vent, my hand easing the wheel, her knee turning my way when the coast went dark. My jaw staying calm while the ocean kept flashing silver. Yeah, we on that cliffside ribbon with a black top shine like oil. Yeah. Headlights painting the guardrail low and living in the flow. Yeah. Cabin air, sweet smoke and expensive perfume. Yeah. Salt riding in through the crack in the glass, making the whole coupe bloom. Yeah. I keep a steady, clean lane, chrome trim, catching town like pieces. Yeah. She keep a quiet sub pose,
Everything in the look got reasons. Yeah. Long and sit pretty in a seat that reclines slow. I can feel it in the leather, in the wristwatch glow, in the way your thigh angles closer when the curve leans west, in the way my cool stay tailored while the warmth press chest. This ain't no loud scene, it's a high grade ache. Luxury loneliness with a heartbeat under the brake. The road keeps stretching like it know where we hide, and the Pacific keep breathing on the right hand side.
Smoke on the skin, let the night hold tight. Warm on the sleeve, low blue in the light. No need to rush when the coast move white. Smoke on the skin, keep the clothes just right. Smoke on the skin, let the bass draw near. Salt in the dark, make the whole lane clear. Touch in the air, almost there all night. Smoke on the skin, keep the clothes just right.
I watch his profile in the dashboard hush. Gold on the knuckles, calm in the mouth, all velvet, no rush. He drive like he know how desire should look. Not frantic, not hungry, just smooth enough to keep me shook. Street signs melt on the windshield edge. Moon lays flat on the hood like a pledge. The smoke drift low when it finds my neck, then breaks apart slow like it know what's next. I keep my leg turned, let the silence dress rich. Let the ocean air cool what the sea keeps lit. Decadence don't always sparkle loud. Sometimes it's one man, one road, one cloud of after hours haze in a stitched up coupe. In the whole wide coast feeling narrow to two. I feel the bass under my ribs, under the door, and every mile make the one inexpensive more. He don't reach, that's why it lands so deep. That kind of restraint make a woman lose sleep.
He lights far,
See black lines,
see black line.
one more curve,
Your hand, mine.
not yet.
Just a hush in the drive and the pulse in the frame, keep the midnight alive.
She turned her face to the window, but the glass give her back. Soft reflection on the chrome, blue city fading to black. I know that posture, that near before grace. That body saying stay without giving away place.
I feel it stare like warmth and sway. Not on me hard, just enough to make the cabin smaller, the world outside thin. The dark more tender where the smoke folds in.
Long and got polished tonight, no messing the seams. Just a low private fever wrapped in luxury dreams. I let the tide sing and the engine hum low. Let the coast keep secrets only rich nights know. I let my shoulder brush once when the lane goes clean and the bass get thicker in the space between. No words needed, no scene to prove. Just as calm getting sweeter every time I move. So we ride in that almost dipped in soft control, with the skyline shrinking and the moon on the roll. Everything costly, everything slow, everything saying more than either one show.
Smoke on the skin, let the night hold tight. Warm on the sleeve, low blue in the light. No need to rush when the coast move wide. Smoke on the skin, keep the clothes just right. Smoke on the skin, let the bass draw near. Salt in the dark, make the whole lane clear. Touch in the air, almost there all night. Smoke on the skin, keep the clothes just right.
The city walls smaller in the rear view glass.
The guardrails faded, but the low ain't lasting.
My perfume stayed in the leather,
A warmth stayed in the lane.
and even when the coastline thinned to shadow, the bass was still breathing.
Your wrists on the roof line. One heel turned inward. Smoke lifting by your shoulder. Purple tubbing humming over the lot. Chrome catching the motion. Me already gone in it. Retro diner glowing like a memory that learned how to stay open late. Violet script buzzing over empty spaces. Over the hood where the light kept breaking into slow, expensive shapes. I was leaning inside the haze of it, not fully in my body, not fully out. Watching your silhouette move by the passenger side and feeling the whole parking lot soften around that route. French fry heat from the kitchen vent. Coffee goes through the door. Low bass in the trunk making the asphalt throb under cars that weren't even moving. Everything held in suspension. Everything after hours enough to feel familiar.
Smoking the sludge, that was the cold on the night.
Not sadness exactly, more like a sweet bruise under the shine. More like old desire with better taste. More like purple neon washing the years flat and handing them back slower. Purple halo, keep me in your glow. Smoke moves holy when the night hangs low. Come take prayer from the light overflow. Purple halo, I don't wanna go. Purple halo, watch me soft and slow. Baseline under us, let the whole lot know. I get faithful in the fire that overflow. Purple halo, I don't wanna go.
Dream fog, got think about a milkshake stand with a menu board flickered at the black top. Held copies of everything brighter than real life should allow. I kept drifting in long camera pans, past the diner window with a jukebox shimmered red, past the pickup with the polished grill, past the palms beyond the road where the boulevard kept forgetting itself in the night. You moved once, that was enough. Hand in your neck then down, slow turn at the waist. The kind of body language that never asks for attention because it already owns it. The kind of elegance Smoke understands right away. I stayed laid back in the frame, chain cool, jacket warm, mind sliding across old scenes that maybe never happened exactly this way. That's nostalgia, not the truth. The pretty version with deeper bass and better lighting. The version where the purple sign never burns out, and your outline keeps crossing a lot in slow succession like a scene spliced wrong on purpose.
Jukebox bleeding through the glass, purple on the bumper. Palm shadows at the edge of town, smoke curling on the roof. My pulse slow, my thoughts slow. Whole lot breathing like a hell no.
By the late stretch, the diner got emptier and richer. A couple stools still lit inside, one waitress stacking cups, one cook wiping silver under the back lamp. Outside, the world narrowed to the lot, the sign, the road beyond, and the ghost of your movement still crossing all of it in me. I could feel the bass in the trunk like a second heartbeat. Could feel memory dressing the scene in soft focus. Could feel the old ache coming back clean, not the hurt. Just to sit beside me and watch the neon do its work. That's the seductive part of loneliness when it's dressed right. It doesn't beg, it just leans against the chrome and looks expensive. So I let the night keep projecting. Let the haze do the editing. Let the purple light make saints out of grease stains and parking lines. Let your reflection on the passenger door say more than any touch could improve. Sometimes devotion looks like staying alive a little longer. Engine off, window crack, smoke moving slow as if the world still had one more beautiful loop in it.
Purple halo, keep me in your glow. Smoke moves holy when the night hangs low. Come take prayer from the light you flow. Purple halo, I don't wanna go. Purple halo, watch me soft and slow. Baseline under us, let the whole lot know. I get faithful in the violet overflow. Purple halo, I don't wanna go.
Then the road beyond the lot got lighter by degrees. The sign still burned, but gentler. The chrome lost some of its dream. The smoke thinned and kept going. Far off, the skyline started washing out behind the diner roof line. And I stayed there till the violet went milk soft. With the bass still low, still breathe.
First, through the flow, through my heels, through the leather of the booth, through the little gold chain on my throat. I came up late through the private lift, Top floor, hush, in a room full of drift. Blue sign low, low, red ember small. City laid out under us, last calling all. I'm in the back booth, sunken sway. Warm air soft, and the playlist glazed. Your cologne moves slow through the cloud I made. I don't say much, I just let it sway. Ice in the bucket, melt to a shine. Battle neck cold, but my skin feel warm. You lean one elbow deep by the table edge. Voice real smooth with that after hours form. Gold on your wrist, catch a dim lit spark, then fade right back in the velvet dark. I like how you pause, like you know that power. Like the time moved different in a smoked out hour. My heel tap lazy to the trunk line roll. Whole room breathe with the bass that low. Girls by the bar, all roll the gloss. I stay locked in the lane, your eyes just crossed. And I ain't rushing the heat, I let it ride. Like a boulevard at 2, with the seats reclined. Every little look, got a long tail burn. And the whole lounge tilt every time you turn. Velvet midnight, wrap me slow. Keep that low light on me, don't let go. Push it mud dry, drip that close. All night, stay go. I watch the bartender stack up the night. Thin white napkins, amber and light. Door staff whisper, room thinning out. But the speaker's still talking in a slow mouth draw. You slide in near, not too fast, just right. Knee touch mine, and the air get bright. Not bright like morning, more like heat. Like a deep cut record when the drop hits sweet. Perfume on my collar, smoking my braid. Chrome on the tray where the ash got laid. I smile one time, then look away. Make you come find what I didn't say. You got that laid back weight in your chest. That easy kind of danger, dressed the best. No hard sell, no extra scene. Just a dark silk shirt and a patient lean. Under the hush of the hanging lamps, I feel the room turn syrup in my hands. Everything slow, like the beat got thick. Like the night grew legs and decided to sit. I tell myself, keep it cool, just cruise. Put your hand on my waist, make the whole thing move. Not a city below, just a jeweled smear. And the only real thing feel close in here. Velvet midnight, wrap me slow. Keep that low light on me, don't let go. Brush spill outside, drip that close. Don't go, stay go. Last orders called, but nobody ran. Just a soft last ring through the room and back. I trace my nail around the label seam. Watch your mouth half smile like you caught that cue. I'm still in the booth with one leg crossed. High heel hanging, composer soft. But inside, yeah, the bass got busy. Every look from you got my calm all dizzy. Warmth on my neck from your breathing near. Small red glow when you spark that there. I take one pull, then let it hang. Cloud fold pretty in the pendant light frame. This ain't loud love, it's that harsh delay. That linger in the fabric when the players fade. That long way home, still waiting outside. But I stay one more verse in this floating ride. My lipstick mark on the rim turn faint. Your thumb brush close and I almost break. Whole lounge looking like a studio dream. All brushed gold edges in a low green gleam. And I know
my cool little mask and lifted it. So when you ask if I'm leaving soon, I just lean in closer and let that move. City below us, soft and wide. Room nearly empty, but the bass still glide. Your head in my bag, my pulse gon' loose. One more slow minute and I tell the truth. Velvet midnight, grab me slow. Keep that low light on me. Don't let go. Push little low drive, drip that close. All night, stay gold. I leave my scent in the booth and slide. Take the private lift with the lights half dim. Never said the word that would've made it small. Just touched your chain and stepped off calm. If you felt my heart in that hush upstairs, that's all I'm giving. The rest stays there.
Bass hit first through the alley wall, then the neon hum, then the ice in the bucket, then the room breathing slow through red blue smoke. I step in already half gone, half floating, warm haze in my chest, and that back alley glow lays soft on the chrome trim. Velvet shadows all over the booths, low lamps melting gold on the bottles, deep bass rolling under the floor like a second pulse. Everything in here look expensive without trying, all dark leather, polished rails, perfume in the air, smoke rings lifting like the night got patience. I move slow through it, silk on my shoulder, chain cold on my throat, late hour calm in my posture, that laid back burning my lungs. Bliss got a body in this place, soft and red at the edges, sweet in the low light, sweet in the bass drag, sweet in the way the whole room blur when I breathe, but emptiness move with it too. Dressed up clean, sitting right beside a pleasure, making every neon reflection feel richer and lonelier at the same time. I let it all ride, let the kick hold my ribs, let the haze turn the air to velvet, let the shadows keep their little secrets.
Cold on the room, but the dark stay close. Soft on my skin, but I'm riding alone. Luxury loneliness is slow and cold. Neon keeps shining, but the low bar home.
I sink in the booth with a suede hole, heat in the ashtray glow. Look like a tiny red moon under the hanging light. Smoke folding over the tabletop, over my wrists, over the little black space where the eye keeps circling like it paid for another hour. Somewhere the DJ dragged the track low and surf thick, and the whole club lean with it, all slow sway, all late night motion, all body without promise. I feel good in the richest way, loose in the chest, heavy in the lids, smooth in the breath, like the night ironed every sharp thought flat. Still that hollow stay elegant, still that ache wear cologne, still that little quiet place inside me. Keep listening between the drums for something warmer than the room can give. Neon brush my sleeve and fade, smoke ring rise, then break. The moment keeps shining anyway. That's the luxury of it, that's the loneliness too.
Cold on the room, but the dark stay close. Soft on my skin, but I'm riding alone. Luxury only slow and cold. Neon keeps shining, but no rain.
Now the hour getting deeper in the club, turning softer, less faces, more haze, more velvet, dark climbing the walls and settling the corners. The alley outside gone quiet, but the room still breathing, still glowing, still pressing that deep blue-red spell against the back of my eyes. I let my head tip back and drift in it. Warm air, slow smoke, perfume on somebody passing, ice sweating in silver, bass talking low like it know my name. Bliss feel real right here, no question.
In the texture of the booth, in the amber on the bottleneck, in the gold light sliding over skin and disappearing again. But that emptiness keep its own rhythm, a smooth private echo, a soft expensive vacancy in the middle of all this shine. I don't fight it, I wear it, let it look good on me, let it sit in the glow with me. Let it turn this whole after hours scene into something dreamy enough to stay in there and up the home.
Golden all over the edge of my mind, bass in my chest, smoke in my throat. Gold in the dark where the lonely flow. Gold on the room but the dark stay close. Soft on my skin but I'm riding alone. Luxury, loneliness, slow and cold. Neon keeps shining but nobody home.
Last low note, still leaning on the wall. Last smoke ring, still turning into red. Alley gone dim, room gone slow now. And when the lights sink down to almost nothing, the smoke keeps speaking, like the night ain't finished with me yet.
Smoke hit first. Blue red neon in the haze. Velvet dark on the walls. Bass under all of it. Like a post with no face. Yeah. Back alley wet from the late night spill. Club door crack, whole room breathing still. I slid in slow where the shadows got plush. Chrome on my belt, low smoke in my lungs. You ain't say nothing, just cross one leg. Tilted your chin, let your earrings swing red. I ain't say nothing, just watch that cue. Your wrist on the booth, then your shoulders gon' loose. Neon cut stripes through the drifting cloud. Soft on your throat, soft on your mouth. Bass roll heavy through the velvet dark, and your fingers tap time on the edge of the glass. Whole spot moving like a dream on lean. Girls by the bar all blur and sheen, but your body wrote lines in a private code. Small slow turn and I already know. Heat in the pause, lonely in the stance. You looked half held, half lost in the dance. I moved one step, you didn't back away. Just let that silence fold, then let it stay.
Round and round in the neon sleep. Your eyes pull low and they don't release. Dream goes slow in your shadow lead. Loop that heat, keep looping me.
Back room glowing with a wine dark tint. Velvet shadows on your collarbone skin. Hook of cold red on the side table tray. Smoke rose thin and it covered the ache. You brushed your knee to the side of my thigh. Didn't need words, put the one in your eyes. I answered back with a hand on the booth. Not too fast, just enough truth. That was the drunk, that was the line. Your breath went warm and your shoulders unwind. My chain caught light from a fractured sign. Your nails caught black from the leather line. Whole club sway like the floor got syrup. Kick drum deep, making every ache stir up. You leaned in close, not lips, just heat. Forehead angle in the base beneath. Loneliness look good on you. Gold and blue like late night smoke. Learn how to move. I felt that hunger with nowhere to land, so I kept it cool in the flex of my hands. Outside that alley kept breathing rain. Inside your body kept saying my name without saying it. Nah, just skin, just gaze, just one long drift through a neon maze. Round and round in the neon sleep. Your eyes pull low and they don't release. Dream goes slow in your shadow lean. Loop that heat, keep looping me. Yeah. Hours got blurry in the velvet room. DJ cut slow and the light sank blue. Your heel slipped down from the chrome bar rail. My pulse went dark, then bright, then frail. You turned halfway, gave me one last pose. Back of your hand to the line of your throat. I stepped in closer, let my jacket brush. You closed your eyes and the whole spot hushed. No loud scene, just a body confession. Her heart's my cause, that after hours tension. Dreamy and rich with the danger down low. Smoke in my chest and your glow in the smoke. Back alley club, but it felt like a spell. Bass so deep it made loneliness swell. I saw your shadow float over the sway. Saw your ring leave sparks in the red lit haze. I gave you my calm, you gave me that ache. The kind that stays sweet when it won't quite break. Then the last song lights did a softer spin. You fixed your dress, I tucked my green. Still no words, still all cold. Your best to the door, then your shoulder rolled. I knew that move, that leaving slow. That heat still there, but staying gone. One blink, one turn, one hand on the chain, one breath, one burn, one loop in the brain. No speech, just smoke, and the low end plead. You moved, I froze, and the dark agreed. Round and round in the neon sleep. Your eyes pull up and they don't release. Dream goes slow when your shadow leaves. Loop that heat, keep looping me. Clock went down, alley stayed wet. Your tray still warm in the velvet set. Door closed soft, but the haze ain't done. Smoke keep talking, like you never run. Smoke keep talking, through the bass, through dawn.
Perfume reached me first. Through warm smoke. Through the velvet dark. Through the bass already leaning on my chest. I sank in the booth like the night knew my weight. Gold trim glowing soft with a lampshade's fade. Whole room moving slow on a syrupy sway. And my mind went long in that after hours way. No loud thoughts, just heat with manners. Thin blue haze in the shine of the amber. Chrome on the tray, red coal in the glass. Soft skin flashing every time shadows pass. I kept my clue in the cut of my sleeves, but the warmth said deep with a low end breeze. Long and wore silk in the edge of the room. Decadence drifted like scent and perfume. I watched the smoke make halos and layers. Watch the bass touch shoulders, necks, and earrings. Watch the booth turn into a private sea. All velvet tied and dim lit in the street. My pulse stayed laid back, rich and slow, like a low rider hard in a midnight road. But inside that calm was a hard gold pull. That sweet slow lake when the room get full.
Slow flow, stay low, stay cold in the haze. All night, drift wide, let the room just hold me. Slow flow, stay low, let the bass hold me. Velvet smoke, keep talking to me.
I let my eyes move, lazy through the lounge, across gold accents in the leather bound rounds, across the hookah glow, across the ash soft air, across the warm light, melting over bare skin there. Everything plush, everything tuned, like the DJ dipped the whole place in moon. No rushing the beat, no breaking the glide, just that deep trunk pressure rolling inside. I felt decadence
sit right next to desire. Not loud like chaos, more soft like fire. More like a coat draped loose on a chair. More like heat staying late in the air. The velvet beneath me held memory well. Whole cologne burnt sweet and a story to tell. And I kept sinking lower in the thought of more, while the smoke wrote circles over the floor. And I ain't moved much, just a hand on my chain, just a breath let out when a kick drum came. Just a slow blink time to the room's dark shine. When ain't cool while the craving climb. That kind of want, don't beg or plead, it reclines real smooth and it learns how to lean. And tonight it looked expensive in the dim gold wash. All hush, all pull, all velvet gloss.
Slow flow, stay low, stay gold in the haze. All night, drift wide, let the room just sway. Slow flow, stay low, let the bass hold me. Velvet smoke, keep talking to me.
By the lake said hour, when the crowd thinned soft and the room got richer, when the noise backed off, I felt that loneliness dressed in taste. Not empty, just smooth with a little more space. Still the same booth, still the same low glow, still the same cold, burning red and slow. Still the same haze, making everything dream. Still the same goal, making want look clean. I had that laid back poise on the surface tight, but the thoughts underneath kept circling all night. Every little movement around me stretched, every touch of bass made the silence flex. Longing got polished in the lack of light, became something lush by the middle of night. Something that floated instead of fell, something that lingered and wore it well. I could feel the room breathe through the sway, through the chrome rim ash, to the shadows it made, through the studio glow on the bottles behind, through the low warm pressure pressing on my mind. No dialogue, no scene, no grand display, just the inside drift of a man halfway between cool control and a decadent need, while the smoke kept bloom, when the thoughts kept feed.
Deep in the booth, deep in the blur, gold in the dirt, and the edges all slur. One more slow breath, one more bass wave, one more long look at the mood it made.
Slow flow, stay low, stay gold in the haze. All night, drift wide, let the room just sway. Slow flow, stay low, let the bass hold me. Velvet smoke, keep talking to me.
Last embers dim, but the lounge stayed on. Low light thinned out, still the pool stayed home. Bass moved low, like it knew my name. And when the room went quiet, the smoke kept speaking the same. Her silhouette by the pool light. Gold on one shoulder. See black behind her. 2 a.m. holding still.
Morning got in, but my mind stayed there. Stone floor cool, smoke still in the air. Ocean low, speaker low. Take table, red ash shoulder. I keep getting pieces, not the whole frame. Her outline first, then the salt, then the flame. Chain on my chest, ice in the glass. Warm night clinging like it wanted to last. Villa all hush, pool glow thin. Blue on the water, gold on the skin. No hard thoughts, just drift, just pull. One long breath and the room went full. I remember the scent, then the tide, then the bass in the floor, then the way time died. Luxury in the quiet, not loud, not bright, just dark sea smoke trails in that expensive night. Ooh, that dream, that it, smoke in my chest and a shake again. Loop that dream, deep and slow. 2 a.m. living where the low tones go. Fragments only, wrists by the bottle. Hair in the ocean, air pulse in the throttle. Pool rail glowing, marble gone dim. That little lean back and I followed the spin. Nostalgia came early, sat by my ribs. Dressed like desire in soft black silk. Nothing dramatic, just warm and late. That kind of memory that all to wait. I keep seeing the villa like it breathing blue. Soft lamp over the chase, see mist coming through. One look, then haze, then base, then skin. Then the night folding over and pulling me in. Smoke by the ceiling, blowing by the sea. Morning can't clean what that hour did to me. I know it was passing, still I let it stay. Cause some nights feel better when they slip away. For that dream, don't let it in. Smoke in my chest and a shit in. Loop that dream, deep and slow. 2 a.m. living where the low tones go. Now daylight pale, but the room keep dark. Same glass on the table, same ghost of a spark. House too still, air too wide. I can hear that old bass under silence and inside. She ain't here, still the villa remember. Perfume in the cushion, heat in the ember. See outside rolling, same as before. But last night still caught in the grain of the floor. I keep tracing the layout, the pool, the chair, the soft gold lamp, the smoke down.